Welcome back to the Ultimate 180, where we flip what you think you know upside down so you can finally make lasting change and create a life you actually love. In today's episode, I am going off script and I'm going completely raw and real because I'm having one of those moments in life where, like last week, I felt amazing. I was totally aligned with my big vision. I was excited. And then I woke up this week and I am feeling completely disconnected. My body was aching and I am questioning everything. So I thought you might want to hear what I go through, even though I'm an expert in creating change and a life that you love. If you've ever felt like this, or maybe feel like that right now, then you definitely don't want to miss this. So let's get started as we navigate change together, 1 degree at a time. Let's do this. So here I am. I am not in the studio. If you are watching this, you can always catch me on YouTube or on my website, ultimate180.com. I'm actually just going back to my screen so I can see what you are seeing, because this is not my studio. And there's a reason I'm not in my studio, because I just want you to see what happens when things just go off the rails. And today there is a mess going on. This is my creative space. So I thought, well, let me just do this for my creative space. I don't want to set up my studio. I want to show you what it's like to be raw. So let me tell you, like 2 weeks ago, I felt like I was on fire. I knew my vision. I was, staying the course, doing new things. I probably had 5 new things I wanted to share with you. I have a list of new podcasts. I'm re-engaged with everything and feeling good. Connected, aligned, spectacular. And I wake up this week and I'm like, do I even want to do a podcast anymore? That's how I felt. And nothing is wrong in my life. Nothing's gone wrong. Everything's actually been flowing along really well this week. It's just, I don't know, like somewhere deep inside, I just kind of got disconnected. I woke up this morning and like my head hurt. I had a terrible night's sleep. I felt like my heart was racing all night. I was having some hot flashes, I won't lie. But that wasn't it. I knew it wasn't just, the hot flashes. I couldn't get in the zone. So I was like, God, I need to like breathe. So I tried to meditate. I was breathing. I was doing activations, everything I could think of to get myself in alignment. And luckily I had a meeting today with some fabulous women. And everybody's talking about how, great they're doing and sharing and whatever. And it comes to me and I'm like, I'm sorry, guys, I can't engage today. And I just put it out there. I told them exactly what was going on. And one of the ladies said, Kristina, this is what you should get on and talk about on your podcast. And they were all like, yeah, and I can't wait to watch it because I want to hear what happens. Because this is life and this is what happens, even though this is my business and I have so much advice and I know so many things and I've helped so many people, but this happens to me. And I thought I would come on and share that this is what happens. And I want to throw in the towel. I'm like, that's it. I've been doing this podcast thing for a year. I think I'm done. I got nothing else to share. I don't even want to do it. I just want to do something in fashion and I want to have fun and I want to hop on my sewing machine back here and create something amazing. Do my woobles over there, whatever. My 100 million projects that I have that will maybe someday I'll get to, because I just didn't feel like doing this. I just didn't. And because I was disconnected, I even felt like my body was just like vibrating. Like, when you're like angry or you're just annoyed and like, you just feel like you're vibrating. And I felt like I was vibrating and like my mind and body were in 2 different places. And I'm just like, I don't have it anymore. I don't want to work anymore. I'm done. I want to retire. I really like, this is all going through my mind today. And seriously, like last week and 2 weeks ago, I was on fire. Like, I'm like, oh my God, like I want to hire more people. And so, I was like glowing and smiling and whatever. And so to have this day, I was so glad to actually be with this group of women. And I think that just being raw about it and talking about it, it really took me out of that zone. And I'm not going to lie and say that I'm just like back all of a sudden. Like, an hour ago or whatever, like just shot me into, oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm not fine. I am not fine. And that's okay. But I think what I really want to make sure that you understand is that we all go through this. And that doesn't mean to give up. It's okay to pause, and it's okay to say, you know what? Today is not the day to make that decision. Today is not the day to throw in the towel. Today is the day to make one tiny move. Like, I could have completely not shown up to this meeting today, and nobody probably would have. No, I know nobody would have cared. We're all busy. Not everybody can show up every time we meet. But I needed it as much as I was like, okay, I know I should just show up today. And, I don't know if I'm just going to put on a happy face or what, but I felt like I had people that I just wanted to be raw with. I just wanted to say, hey, I'm not okay. And being able to do that and just be truthful and have the trust of these people is really what is helping me through it. In fact, I had a gripping headache, and I don't get headaches. Like, I just don't. And I felt like, oh man, is the pressure changing outside? I've got like sinus headache. Like, what's going on? I felt completely depleted. I just wanted to curl up on the couch and put movies on and eat popcorn and chocolate and just throw out the diet and whatever. I just want to throw out everything today. So yeah, so here I am. I am doing the podcast anyways. And that's actually, it's just life. It's just life. So I just wanted to tell you, so what am I going to do about it? What am I going to do? Well, one, like I said, is I think having that raw, real conversation with everybody made a huge difference for me. And all the tips and tricks I tell you about, I could go through the list of things that I could do. But today I'm going to take a moment and figure out what I need to do next. And maybe I'm just going to check my list. Like, what was the list that I made last week that was inspiring? Because I was there. So just even acknowledging to myself that, you know what, that energy is going to still be there for me. And I don't have to throw in the towel, and I don't have to make any decisions today, that this is just fleeting. This feeling is fleeting, and it can be fleeting. And you know what, if I continue on this path and I'm not feeling it for a long time and it morphs into something else, then that's what will happen. And that's okay. But I don't need to make that decision today. That's not what has to happen today. And that's where I'm going to sit with it today. And I'm just going to not make any big decisions about it today. And so I'm going to try and do something that motivates me. And I thought that it would be good to get on here and just tell you about it and just be me and see what I go through. And yeah, this is what you get, guys. This is what happens. And I at the end of this, I will wrap it up. I did write a little something. So I'm hoping that it will help you. So I know I said this is unscripted. It is. You're just getting me today. And you're getting my little creative room and my little messy whatever is going on in the background here. And I did not make that cute little thing up there. That's something I didn't make, but I have to change it into something that doesn't fit, which is totally fine. And it is 118 degrees out. And guess what? I'm drinking hot coffee because that makes sense. I'm trying to trick my brain of like, you know what? It's only 76 degrees out and it's feeling great. So I'm trying all the things today. And I think that's it. You just got to keep trying. Like, don't give up because you've got this bad day, or as me, like this week that just feels off. Don't necessarily assume that you're on the wrong path, because I think that's what happens sometimes too, is we're like, oh my God, you know what? I'm on the wrong path. I'm getting these vibes. Something's telling me I'm on this wrong path. Maybe it's not the wrong path. Maybe you just need to give yourself a break. Maybe it's just become all of a sudden too much. Maybe it was just a lot of things happening in life and you just need a break. I've been doing all the things, like all the workouts and all the stuff. And so maybe for me, it was just all too much. And I just needed to take that pause. And so this morning, one of the things I did do is I said, since I don't normally get these headaches and I don't normally get my body feeling weird like that, is that my body was telling me something. It's trying to say, hey, Kristina, hold on a minute. you need to stop. You need to take a moment, and I needed to figure out, like, what was my body telling me? What is my body telling me right now? It wasn't a bigger picture of like, you're doing the wrong thing in this world. No, it's not that big. And sometimes for some people it is, because maybe your pains have been going on too long. And so it's telling you like you've been in a situation too long. But for me, it's just like, hey, pay attention to me. Pay attention to me and give me what I need right now, instead of getting all up in I have to quickly get everything together and make sure I give my best to you guys and get my perfect, trailer for it and all the things that go into building content for you. And I needed to just take a moment and say, but what do I need? What do I need to keep this going? Because if I'm not okay keeping this going, then that's going to reflect in my work, and it's not going to help you at all. So I'm going to keep it pretty short today, just because I want you to know that everything's okay. And I'm just looking at my notes right now because I had a good idea for next week, of what would be a great episode. And so, man, there's just so many episodes I shouldn't pick right now, but I am going to, because right now people can also think like I'm being tested for something. And I want to tell you a secret, because just because I'm going through this right now, this doesn't mean I'm being tested to see if this is my business or not. We put a lot of energy into that for some reason, that we're being tested. And that's actually really not what's going on. Like, tests are hard. Tests are scary. Tests take away our positive energy, right? We get nervous. We feel like we've got to be perfect. We feel like we don't want to fail. It feels very serious and very difficult. And so in these moments where you might have said before, like, oh, I'm being tested. But maybe what if you looked at it a different way and said, this isn't a test. We're looking in a mirror of what we've created at the moment and where we're at. And I'd like to really explore that with you, because there's a very different way of thinking about it that might give you a lot of relief in those moments where in the past you've thought you've been tested when bad things happen. Maybe it's not a test. Maybe it's a path forward. So I'd love to explore that with you. If you want to come back with me next week, I will be here next week. I promise. But I'm just going to take a moment today, and I'm going to read to you what I had wrote so that I can give you a good takeaway, because you deserve it and I deserve it. And I'd love for you that you are here with me today. And I hope this helped you in any sort of way. Because if you're in any of these messy, uncertain moments in your life too, I just want you to know that you are not alone. You are not alone, because this is really part of it. Because the clarity comes back. Your energy will come back. Take the pause and trust yourself. And I may not have all the answers today. I certainly don't. But I'm still here, and I'm still moving forward, and I still choose to believe in what's possible. What's possible for me, what's possible for the world, what's possible for you. I really, truly believe that there's something better. And so if all you can do right now is take the next little small step, just a teeny tiny step forward, that is more than enough for today. So if you're feeling off today too, then hang in there. You're still on the path. You don't have to jump off the path. You don't have to go down the cliff. Just stay on the path. And I want to thank you so much for joining me today. And join me next week, where I am going to share with you what the difference is between feeling like this is a test, I'm in a test right now in my life, and switching your point of view to this is a mirror, and what that's going to open up for you instead. So remember to tap that follow button, subscribe, and tag with me your biggest takeaways, or even if you just enjoyed watching me be raw and just untethered, this is what you got today. I'm surprised I didn't break down in tears, to be honest with you. So if you want to discover what's possible for you, just make sure you join me. You can grab all my free workbooks and everything down in the notes. You can join my VIP list. And You'll find all my episodes either on YouTube, Apple, Spotify, my website, ultimate180.com. And you can find wherever you find your shows. And again, thanks so much, guys. Thanks for being there for me. This has helped.